All right, I'm just what I'm doing is I've got a B40 war department, a BSA B40 war department, and what I've done is I've just put the gears in just to test them out and give a demonstration of how they work. And it's not too difficult really. I didn't follow any diagrams or anything. I just worked it out. It's pretty straightforward. I've used some parts from I think it's it's a B25. They're not the wide ratio gears because they're for trials bike riding. I want to use this for road use. So but I've ordered another lay shaft, and because the one I've got is out of a B40F, and the bush that goes into the engine, that's a bronze bush, and it seemed quite tight and it's loose in the roller bearing, so I've ordered a B25 lay shaft that I'm waiting for. Got it for, was it 30 quid or something, so I'm just waiting for that. But I've just assembled them loosely to give people an idea of how they work, and it's got two selectors in it, and they go a very good sort of angle. I'm not used to filming things, but yeah, if you got gears, it's got a bit yeah, because it's not in there. It is gonna kind of, if you're not careful, it will move out of place. Bit sort of awkward, like trying to film it as well, but yeah, that's come out the kickstart thing. It just goes, it's a bit difficult to do the camera thing. Yeah, that kind of yes, it goes, it kind of, you pull it out, and it's got to be central, and that's got to need a roller bearing like the other side, and it just goes into the centre of where yeah, that's got to be sort of central, that is, and that's why it was like not spinning probably, because it wasn't central. But it's difficult. This is to sort of hold the camera, and I'll just put the camera down. Yeah, got that back in there. Yeah, that's yeah, that's back in now. Back in now. Right. Yeah, see, that's a kickstart. Turn it around. That's the kickstart, and this is upside down. It should be kind of this way round. When you got that groove at the top. There's a groove at the top there, and it's where the kickstart. The bolt kickstart pivot bolt, they call it, I think. That's where that goes along that groove, and so it sort of rests on that pin at the bottom. The edge of the kickstart mechanism, and when you turn it over, the kickstart, it moves that, and there's a gear that's around there. I haven't got that on yet, but yeah, it sort of spins around nicely, and you've got your selector shafts, and they it's a bit tight now. It's gone a bit tight again. So you go into not very good at explaining this, am I? Yeah, it works. Goes around. It's spinning now, and when you're changing gear, it's it changes gear. Spin it around. It's always, that's because it's on the catching on there. Set that back in there. So it's spinning nicely now, and you change gear, and so it goes in there. That's it's come a bit loose. Right. That's it. Right, B. I think that would be hard to work out what gear that'd be. Yeah, that's like the top gear. I think that's either the first or the top gear, and then it's into neutral, I think, like that. And then you got second. So typical when I'm filming, it's not gonna work as well as it did when I wasn't filming. I mean, that shouldn't be so stiff. It was okay before. It's just it's all right. It's fine. So, it's difficult to film with this as well. It's like, trust me on this, it's okay, it does work. That's, yeah, it's just because I haven't got the spring on that. Yeah, the selector's got like but yeah, when you spin it, it should. That's first, because it's not just slightly. It was okay before, yeah, because it's not quite in right. It's fine. It will work. Just the angle I've got it in. But yeah, it's. Yeah, I mean this worked okay earlier. It's for some reason it's just jamming now for some reason, but yeah, I think it's because it should be okay. to multitask. But yeah, that's spinning okay. It goes. Yeah, I mean, that should be all right. It was fine earlier. So, yeah, it's spinning okay there. So, it's going to annoy people, I know, but God. Yeah, I'm just getting used to doing this sort of thing. I'm not. Yeah, that spins okay, and yeah, this was fine earlier. I don't know why it's jamming a bit now. But yeah, when it's in the frame, it's going to be alright. When it's in the engine, I mean, it's just not quite catching on there for some reason. It's probably a lot to do with not having the spring in there. To turn it the other way around, it might help. Sorry, I'm just muttering. I'm just trying to sort of see that's come out of the thing. That's what the problem is. It's come off that thing again. Put it back in. It's just come off its. Yeah, that's what's happened. It's come off its thingy. Or the selector's come out. So we can easily sort that out. Pull it out a little bit. There, slightly. Pull that. You've got to. Yeah. Oh, this is a bit difficult to juggle the fruit multitask. Yeah, what's happened? Why it's not selecting is because it came off the selector fork came off the gear bit. I'm showing it. I don't know if you can see that. There's your selector fork. Fucking hell. There's your selector fork bit that's come off. It should be there, that bit. So gotta pull these out. The best thing to do is like pull this out from where the selector is, and you pull back the gear. So pull the gear back slightly. That's it. And then I'll just pull the thing out. It goes. It's hard to juggle. Take that out. I'm trying to demonstrate. Yes, in now. There isn't. It's not in yet. In now. It's in now. The other one's in there. So yeah, put that back in. There. That's in there. Right. That. See, oh God. Pull that off. That's it. Pull that off. See, that one's in okay. Put that in first. And see what I mean. Yeah, I'm not much of a talker. I'm more of a doer than a talker. But yeah, you then. So you've got the gears there. that goes in there. That goes in there. See, so it's central with the that what thing. And then this gear, it goes inside there, and it's yeah, that's, it goes in there like that. It goes in like that, and that's it. It goes on like that, and this goes inside there, like that. Pull this off for now. Just got to insert it in there. Yeah, that's gone in. Okay. And then this goes on top. And then you've got the, yeah, that's all there. Clicked. That sounds, that's a good sign when it clicked. So now it all should spin. It spins. Select it into, because you got one selector fork on. I'm not very good at explaining this. You got one groove on your plate, your selector plate there. See, you got the one fork there and one there, and so select it. I think they're going to sort of spin a bit, and you change it. I don't know why it's jamming. It wasn't jamming earlier. Anyway, see, that's looser now. It's spinning better now. And then that's the other gear. So it's spinning okay, like that. And then that'll be another gear. So you got it's got a spin. What is that? That's it. That's okay. It selects another gear. And it will, that's it, it's got another one there, that'll be first I think, and then it goes into neutral. See, I'm not explaining this very well, am I? That's it, it's too tight now. Too much pressure on it. That's it. Yeah, it's not very. I'm not sort of doing it very well, explaining it very well, but yeah, it seems to be okay. It's jamming a bit. That's all right. 1, 2. One, two, think that's not. That'd be. I think that's first gear. I think. Just because it's not in the gearbox, it's just not. Yeah. That's probably neutral. That's because it's on my leg. That's neutral, ain't it? No, that's neutral. Yeah, that's. I think that's neutral. That's first. Is that first? I think it's first. Neutral. Oh yeah, it's gone now. I'm in there now. That's it. Yeah, it's hard to explain what's going on. But yeah, that'll be third, I reckon, and then the fourth gear. Yeah, it's not very good. Sorry, it's not great explosion, but yeah, I'm not used to this sort of thing. Yeah, but yeah, looking forward to getting the lay shaft and building it, get it on the road. Thank you. Cheers.